It is go time for Monster Monday. Sit back and get ready to enjoy a live show. Comment any questions, see what's up in our world of epic, and hear what we have in store. Welcome to Monster Monday.
Hey everybody, welcome to Monster Monday. It is Monday, April 8th, and I am on the road. As you may notice, I am sitting in my truck. We had a busy day. It's Eclipse Monday, so that was my day. I had a big day of riding planned. I had an idea to get the Iron Butt award they had for the Eclipse, but then my wife Amy wanted to go for a ride and or go up to see it in Vermont. So we decided to take the truck. It was cold at home this morning, the 30s again. So we took the truck and we had a great time. For all the people ripping on the Eclipse, I thought it was badass. I thought it was super cool. It was covered and, it got cold and dark and I don't know, it was just awesome. So I know people all over the place saw a little different view of it, but where I was at, it was meant. We had, I don't know, two or 3 minutes of it being completely covered, completely dark. Pictures, iPhones could not get any photos of it for, that amounted to anything. They were all crappy, but it was awesome to watch. Just to sit there and watch it, stare at the sun when it's covered, with no glasses on. It was pretty cool. But I know you guys were far from its line today, but did you see any goodness out of the eclipse?
I noticed that it got darker, and I was like, "Oh crap, I'm missing it." And I looked at the time, and it's like, "Yeah, that's the eclipse." It just got darker here, but
yeah,
that was it. It's really dark and dreary.
Yeah, I think you're like so far away from the the totality part of it, whatever they were calling it this time. But it was pretty epic because Friday our house was very near the epicenter of an earthquake. So on Friday we had an earthquake during the day, and on Monday there was an eclipse. So I thought it was like fitting that we go to the center of the eclipse and feel that firsthand, because all that stuff is just so cool. It doesn't happen very often. So, we got a plan. 20 years from now, there's one that's going to be cutting through North Dakota and part of South Dakota.
Oh.
I don't know where else it's going, but 20 years. So 2044 is our next eclipse chaser. We're going to go. We've had 2017, 2024, and now 2044. So stay tuned with that. So that was pretty awesome. But with Monster News, we had some cool stuff going on. We ended the church thing and started the fire hydrants. So that was in our Monster Miles, and it started the fire hydrants. And Mandy sent me over the grand totals, but our great news person is gonna hit that up. So Missy, can you tell us the grand totals on that? Because she's much more on the ball than me while I'm sitting in my truck, and I don't want to mess anything up because I was mad crazy impressed with the amount of fire hydrants. Like, it was a trick too because they could not be red. Everywhere in my town, everywhere near me was red, and it rained all week long until the weekend when I had a funeral to attend. Then it was nice, but there are no funeral or no fire hydrants that weren't red, and I was actually going to paint one a different color and get a picture, but it was raining the whole time that I tried to get out there, so it was crazy, but it was incredible what people got out to see. So, Missy, do you want to tune everybody in with how good people actually did? I'm still just in shock.
Yeah, I am too. The grand total hydrants was 2,158. That's incredible. So
that is amazing.
It is. Greg Hunt got 385.
Oh man, what a job!
No, isn't that nuts? That's just nuts. I don't know.
Crazy.
Tim Marshburn got 369.
Wow.
And Frankie Morris, she got 335.
So 3 people over 300 fire hydrants, and that not just riding by, like I said last week. That's not go by and taking a
No.
pic, on your bike as you rip by at 80 miles an hour. That's stopping, getting our flag out, posing it, taking a picture, getting back on the bike, and taking off. So, man, big round of applause to those. And Greg, I will get you out a really not so grand present, but you'll get something in the mail. So awesome job on that. An awesome job by everybody out doing the hunt. And when the top 3 are all over 300, it just makes my effort seem so terrible. So I hope this week it's fire trucks. So it's a little more interactive because you got to stop at a station, and you can only get multiple trucks if they are different trucks. If it's the same kind of truck or the same fire truck, then it doesn't count. You got to get them at different stops. So if anybody's interested, go to the website. There's a link. You can sign up, get your flag. It's going to go on every week through middle of October. So stay in it and go out there and kill the miles. It's pretty fun to see and spread some awareness along the way. So it's pretty awesome. Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was cool. And then we have Locomotion. Loco is on day number a bunch. That was another thing I didn't have time to open up while I was driving down the road. Misty saw me. I had time to run in and grab some McDonald's. I don't eat a lot of McDonald's, but I was really hungry. So I woofed down 10 nuggets in about 38 seconds before this started. So now I just feel like a big bag of rocks here. But Loco is still killing it. And Locomotion Day is the 29th. So get that in your calendar for the 29th if you want to ride with the Locomotion. That's on the 29th. The Honor Roll is kicking off this coming up Sunday. So a week from yesterday, the Honor Roll will be starting. So that's if you want to ride every day, that's at no minimum miles. Just have to ride your scoot every single day. It's super easy. Everybody does it all the time. Just get on your bike every day and ride. You get a cool award for it. And it's so easy that I've done it once in the last 8 months we've had it in play. So that's how easy it is. So next week it is my goal to ride on Sunday for the whole week. So I'm gonna give it my best effort. Sunday's gonna be the hardest day because my bike is gonna be in the shop, and I got to get some little tweaking done before a hard bunch of riding's coming up. So that's pretty awesome. But that's about all I have. I know Hop and Iceman were out doing their Eclipse ride, and I was following their ride because they were riding during the night and being crazy, and they were getting all their 1,000 miles in long before the eclipse afternoon, and they were sleeping Hokahay style, next to their bikes. And the two of those guys together, there is no sense about speed or anything. So I was just shocked that they could ride 11, 1,200, 1,300 miles, whatever they rode together and not get pulled over. I thought that is not a chance they're not going to at least get a performance award. And I thought there was at least a 50% shot one of those two would end up in cuffs with the other one filming. So, I was a little shocked. So I don't know where they rode. If they put those bikes on treadmills and just had them in Hop's basement where they could be safe. I don't know exactly what went on there, but they rode, and I did not see any pictures of any flashing lights. So I don't think yeah. So I don't think they, rode anywhere that was overly populated, because otherwise I just can't imagine they were following the rules. But that is all I have. It's a quick week for me. Misty's got a bunch of great news, but that's all I got. I was keeping her short and sweet while I'm in the truck here in the McDonald's parking lot. My beautiful wife was sitting alongside me, but she made me promise not to move my camera at all. Oh, I went to move it. It's locked in a holder. So she made me promise not to.
Just leave it alone.
Dang, it won't move. But anyhow, she's here. So we're going to get rolling. But everybody, again, thanks for getting out and pounding the miles and supporting these kids by showing off our flag and telling people what we're doing. We ordered some business cards for people. If you're somebody that's interacting with a lot of people and you want some things like that, some aids to help, hit me up and I'll get some stuff to you. I know we sent a banner. Somebody's got been doing a little bike night type thing at a car show, but they have a spot for mile monsters, so we sent them a banner. So if anybody has something like that, hit me up. Hit me up on my cell phone is the easiest way if you text me. But if you do hit me up on Messenger, hit me up twice because sometimes I don't look at that very often, and I get a little sidetracked. I'm like a little squirrel that gets looking the other way, and there I'm on to something else. So if I'm not medicated properly, then I can get distracted easily. So that's that. Misty, go ahead and fill us in with news, and I'm just gonna sit and enjoy your news.
Okay, thank you. Hey, everybody. Hi, Amy, even though I can't see you. I'm going to start with Alfie. Alfie's back in school this week after having his Easter break, and he's definitely not happy about this. Sounds like he's going to be back to getting in trouble daily. So, best of luck
Easter
to you,
break is Easter break is much easier on him than being at school.
I think so. Yeah, a little easier on Jack, but Drew. In Drew's world, Vanessa's jewelry show season is about to hit. So she's been busy with that. And Steve's 4th annual paddle or kayak against DMD campaign will be hitting off. There'll be more to come soon on that and dates to follow. So
awesome.
Yeah.
And that's his 4th one?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Boy, that goes by fast.
Yep. It does.
How fast time goes. Oh, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Good. That'll be good to watch that again. That's crazy.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So he said more to follow soon with that. And I just want to say, be sure to order your beautiful handmade jewelry to support Drew at wishesfordrew.org. So
awesome.
That leads me to Gavin. Gavin's been busy or will be busy. Spring football is in full swing for Tristan, so lots of time spent on the football field. And Gavin's getting ready for state testing. So tomorrow he does reading. So he does his reading testing tomorrow. And April 23rd is math. They've been working at the school on. Go ahead.
I was going to say he's going to kill it.
Oh, yeah.
He's super smart, so I hope he helps the school out by raising up the scores.
Mm-hmm. Bet he will. They've been working with the school with accommodations for him, so he'll be using speech to text for reading tomorrow for the reading portion. And in math, they had to scramble to figure things out for him. So I guess they'll be sitting at his teacher's big desk with a whiteboard. And he's allowed to move around and stretch as needed. So that'll be good for Gavin. So
that'll be really
I hated
good.
that testing. That stuff sucked. It really did. So
I hate it. That stuff's nuts.
It is. So and then on April 29th, he sees the endocrinologist. So hopefully they get some ideas of what's in store for his future with that. So he's on the short side of the growth chart. She said he's fallen off the growth chart for his height. So poor Gavin, I know how you feel. I'm short too.
Yeah, and that is just part of it, and it's like so many boys have that where they're a little bit shorter, and that is definitely one of the things that the DMD boys, face. It doesn't sound like much, but boys like to be tall and like to be, bigger than the other kids or as big. And so that's tough for them.
She said due to the chronic steroids that stunts their growth. So that kind of makes it, why short. So
that's but everything that's good for you like that, the side effects suck. Like you have to have it, but the side effects suck. If you don't have it, then it really sucks. So I feel for him for that end of it.
Wow. That's crazy, Nicole. On May 7th, he has a sleep study in Houston. I wish you luck with that. Hopefully yours goes better than mine, Gavin. So yeah, that just stinks. And then he's got a DMD clinic on the 8th. So he's got a busy time.
Yeah, that's very busy. A lot going on.
Yeah, and then on the 9th, his therapy is hosting a gala for him. So he gets to
A
get all
gala?
fancied up. Yeah, a gala for they'll be telling his story again. So I guess he gets to get all fancied up. He's excited to get all
I, ho-
dressed fancy.
I think he did that last year because I remember him getting dressed up last year, and he
Yeah.
was worried he had to get overly dressed up, and he was
Yeah.
complaining about it. But then he kind of liked it, so I hope
Yeah,
that
I
goes
think he
good. I hope
did
he
like it.
dresses up.
Yeah. He ended
I'm
up
not a big
liking
fan
it.
of getting. I'm not a big fan of getting dressed up. I like being a dirtbag biker.
Yeah.
Amy likes that the best, or maybe not.
Then what else is with Gavin? Oh, and just because the Battle of the Blends has ended doesn't mean Gavin's needs have ended. So be sure and order your Stubborn Goat coffee at stubborngoat-coffee.com. They had a great
Awesome.
month this last month, and we'd like to continue that. So, just because the battle's over doesn't mean his sales should be over. So,
Yeah, exactly. And there's still a big need for it. And coffee's so big with everybody. Like people just got to get
everybody
on the reoccurring plan, so just get sent there, and they can always have it. It'll be perfect.
get a
So that will be
subscription, and
good.
it'll be sent. Yep.
Yep,
That
that'll be
brings
perfect.
me to Jack. Jack is feeling a lot better now after being sick. He's back in school after Easter break, and he's really stoked to be back in school. A little bit different than Alfie, so he's happy to be back.
Mhm.
So Hammer Time should be back this Friday. So that'll be fun
Awesome.
to look forward to.
Yeah, we'll put a link up. I think we got to do that right on our Facebook group. Have a link right to it pinned.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a little better about how to pin things, but we'll put a link right up there. So I'll try to do that somehow. And
Okay.
Jessica, if you want to put a post up on our Mile Monsters group or page, either one, I'll share it to the other one. But after you do that, I'll pin that so it's what people see all the time. Just a commercial for the link to the coffee would be perfect.
Yeah.
That would work great.
That leads me to Turbo. Mom and Kimmy went to Universal Studios on Sunday, and Turbo and Dad hung out. Turbo got a haircut, and they went out to eat. So it sounds like Turbo had a good weekend. And be sure and tune into Turbo Time every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 Pacific.
His haircut looked awesome.
It did. It looked really awesome with that. He'll probably be excited to show it off tomorrow, I'm thinking.
I thought it was so badass. I'm a very militant, kind of spirited individual. So anytime they're like haircuts, I just love haircuts like that. Like my kid gets his haircut, I'm like a little tighter on the sides, a little shorter on top, and I like that. I like that look, and I think it makes boys just look tough, and
Yeah.
badass. So Turbo really pulls it off. I like that look.
That's funny. Dylan tries to always get our son to cut his hair, and because Dylan shaves his head usually, and his own head, and he's like tells Bailey, "I'll cut your hair for you." And Bailey's like, "No, that's okay." I don't know if I've ever shown pictures really of Bailey, but he's got this huge afro curly hair. We're not really sure where he got it from, but he's got big funny. And Dylan wants him to have his head shaved. It's like, no, it's beautiful curly hair. So,
Oh, and you go from a big moppy hair like that to shaved, you would just feel like the cold and the wind.
yeah,
Your head would feel totally different for about 6
yeah,
months.
yeah. I don't think he could get used to it. Yeah, he's got a big head of hair. So,
That's funny.
so
Awesome.
that's all I got for news.
That's a great job. I appreciate you. Everybody loves the world famous news reporter, Misty, and all she brings every week. So it just wouldn't be the same without you. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thanks, Dylan, for helping. Amy, thanks.
Bye.
We had a great day. To anybody that got to watch the eclipse, I saw pictures everywhere. I saw, Twister was down Texas, and I thought it was gonna be raining down there, but they got it. And
They
Raindrop
still
was
saw
with,
it.
they saw it somewhere, so it was pretty cool. But if there's ever an eclipse and you get a chance to go, there's one in Iceland in 2 years.
Yeah.
one in Iceland in 2
Don't
years.
do
I told
that.
Amy, I said, let's go to that one. Yeah, I want to be an
I'll go
eclipse
there.
chaser. Yeah, it's like I want to go to Iceland anyhow. So I
do
feel
too.
like kind of a reject for saying I want to. Like my excuse to go to Iceland is the sun's gonna disappear, and that's why I want to go. So, but I don't know. Like I need a reason to do something, and I'm like, oh, there's an eclipse. Let's go to Iceland. So then
That's a
cross
good
off my
reason.
bucket list of I want to go to all the cool Viking homeland places. So it's always been a calling to me. So I think it'll be pretty awesome to go. Right?
There you
Yep.
go.
Amy does not want to be on camera. She's like hiding in the corner of the
I'm
truck.
not hiding in the corner.
She's definitely hiding in the
I'm
corner of
not
the
hiding.
truck.
Just the one that
I'm
thumbs
just
up.
watching you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
All right,
watching you.
everybody. Well, thank you. I don't have anything else. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for helping the boys. Everybody out doing Monster Miles, getting the awards. Everybody turning those awards, turning them out, are doing a great job. Mandy, thank you for all you do again. Brandy, Jessica, everybody's helping out with that. It's just really cool. The Monster Miles are really taking off, and we can really spread a lot of awareness through that. So Hop had a great idea with this dumbass hunt things with the opposite color fire hydrants and stuff. Like, it's a great idea. I just suck at it. So, I mean, if I could get 50, I would think I'm going to get myself a trophy, and they're at 300 and something. Like, it's just
almost
just
400.
make me, yeah, 400. So it's like just pathetically bad. So hopefully one of the weeks will be like the most pictures you can take with Pearl, the Riot's first motorcycle, because it's actually inside my house, and I just pull up to it repeatedly, take a picture. So maybe I'll get lucky like that, and I can get a win. So that'll be about my only shot. So that's awesome. Thanks everybody. We'll see you and we'll see everybody next week.
Sounds good.
All right, see you,
Thank
Misty.
you.
See you, Dylan.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace.